This is the move that Jerry would make in the 90s. They got the salary cap room. The question is, would they entertain it? And would the other team entertain it? None other than Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick on the Dallas Cowboys with Micah Parsons, Demarion Overshown would change life on this defense. This would be a Super Bowl move by the Dallas Cowboys if they brought in Hassan Reddick. This move would be absolutely insane. I mean, this, like I said, this would be a Jerry's from the 90s move. And I want you to look at this. Look at this man's performance. 2022, 2023. Look at this. 49 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 16 sacks, 5 forced fumbles. He tore it up in 2022. 2023, 38 tackles, 13 tackles for loss, 11 sacks, 1 forced fumble. You put this man on the same field with Micah Parsons. I'm telling you, the Dallas defense is different. It's different. Nobody will want to see the Dallas Cowboys if they make that move right there. They need to make that move. I'm dreaming because I don't believe they're going to make that move. People have been talking about it. They've been suggesting it. And I'm just telling you, I think this is the move that would show not only the public, but I want us to understand what this move would do for the team's morale. This would finally be the move that would show the team, Jerry all in. Jerry's all in. Jerry went and worked his magic like he used to in the 90s, wheeling and dealing. Jerry should go get Hassan Reddick. Because the New York Jets, you're hurting your team. You got a man under contract, and Hassan Reddick is taking a serious gamble. He's betting on himself. Hassan Reddick is 30 years old. And what wound up happening is he wanted a contract extension with the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Philadelphia Eagles didn't want to give it to him. He's getting $14 million, I think it is this year. I was looking at his contract. He's literally missing almost $1 million a game by not playing. And from what I am hearing, according to Mike Fisher, that if Hassan Reddick isn't signed by game number 6, his contract starts all over in the 2025 season, meaning that the Jets would still retain him for that 2025 season. So he can't get away. And so the contract would start, he would basically, if I'm not mistaken, he would be able to get the money that he's lost this season. He'll get it, but he'll get it next season if he plays. So Hassan Reddick, the clock is ticking. There's only 2 games remaining for him and his agent to make that decision. And it looks like to me, Hassan Reddick is dug in like a tick. Jets. I don't even understand. In some respects, I just think what the Eagles did, and I'm not saying, I understand it's a business, but it's a cutthroat business. So of course they're not going to deal him inside of the NFC. They're going to deal him in the AFC because they know how good he is, and they definitely didn't want to see him with the Dallas Cowboys for 2 games a year for the next 3 to 4 years, knowing how much he'd be motivated. So they trade him to the New York Jets. Well, he didn't want to play for the Jets, but there's nothing he can do about it. But why? Why would you let him, New York? Why would you let him rot away? He's not helping you by not playing. He's not helping you at all. And I know people, don't want to give in these players. No, you know what? Jets, help your team. If Hassan Reddick don't want to play with you and he's going to do this, trade him. The Cowboys gave up a 4th-round draft pick for Trey Lance. The Cowboys typically do not pick well in the 2nd round. I mean, look at Schoonmaker. I mean, Nealon, we're about to see what he's about. But the Cowboys typically do not do well in the 2nd round. New York Jets, put the Cowboys out of their misery and take their 2nd-round draft pick and give them Hassan Reddick. Y'all both can help out each other. Because if Hassan Reddick has dug in the way he's dug in, he can't help you anyway this season. He sits out a whole season. What will he look like next season? The Cowboys are borderline desperation mode. And even if it's not desperation mode, the Cowboys need a spark to take them to where they need to go. They're not in the NFC. I mean, they're not in the AFC. Trade Hassan Reddick. Trade him. Get something for him. Hey, you know what, Dallas? We'll do you one better. We'll give you Hassan Reddick for a 3rd-round draft pick and Trey Lance. 3rd round and Trey Lance. How about that, Dallas Cowboys? We'll see what Trey Lance is made of. Let him sit behind Aaron Rodgers and see what he's made of. I mean, this could be a win-win for both the Jets and the Cowboys. Jets and the Cowboys. But y'all tell me what you think. Should the Dallas Cowboys pursue Hassan Reddick? Because I truly believe that the New York Jets, they're not saying it, but I believe that the New York Jets would love for some team to come along and take Hassan Reddick off their hands. He's a distraction. Even though he's not a quote-unquote major distraction, he's still a distraction because the whole team knows he's not playing. The fan base knows he's not coming. Everybody knows that Hassan Reddick, unless he folds at the midnight hour, I mean, it looks like that he's willing to miss the season. Don't let this is stupid to me. It doesn't help anybody other than people trying to prove points that who got the biggest stick in the room. We don't need to prove who got the biggest stick. How about cooler heads prevail? And Jerry, hey, call her. Hey, man, let's help each other out. We'll bring in Hassan Reddick. How about y'all take Trey Lance in a 3rd-round draft pick? Give us Hassan Reddick. And then Dallas, bring him in with the understanding. Tell you what we'll do, Hassan Reddick. We'll bring you in. We'll even fix it to where you can get that salary that you've lost back with some bonuses if you meet 10 sacks, so many tackles, forced fumbles, if you get interceptions, touchdowns. We'll fix it to where you can get bonuses to get that money back. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't even be opposed to the Cowboys telling Hassan Reddick. And I'll tell you what, not only will we do that, man, we'll extend you. We'll extend you. We'll give you another 3 years on that contract. We'll extend you. Give you $100 million. Y'all know how they do these contracts. We'll give you $100 million. $45 million guaranteed. Because the guaranteed money is really the only thing they're paying. So why not bring in Hassan Reddick? Why not bring in Hassan Reddick? But that's my thoughts. I've already told you. I really think the Cowboys are first going to see what they have with Marshawn Nealon and Carl Lawson being brought up, and plus what the other depth they have. They're obviously out there looking at free agency to see what they can do with that. I don't think there's a lot in free agency, but I'm hoping they're also looking on those practice squads. I'd like to see Tyus Bowser brought in. Maybe there could be some talk about Jadeveon Clowney. Maybe they could take a serious gamble on Randy Gregory. What could he cost you? You could pay him pennies on the dollar. But if you really want to make a move, Cowboys, if you really want to make a move, Man, I'd go out there and try hard to get Hassan Reddick. I would. But that's going to do it for me. That's going to be my time. Until the next time, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell on this video so that you can know when the next time I post another video on Let's Talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. Peace.